So let's talk about Marvin Steidl. Marvin Steidl was a German-American that was raised in the hill country in Texas. So the hill country was settled from the 1840s on by a lot of German and Czech immigrants. So Marvin told me that he couldn't speak English until he got to first grade. At home and all his relatives, everything that he knew as a little child was in German. He ended up in the Texas 36th Infantry Division. And his story is when they invaded at Salerno, he was running across a railroad embankment when a German machine gun opened up and stitched him across the back. He still carried a bullet in his shoulder up here, he told me. And one or two fingers had been shot off. I can't remember. He had a nub or two there. And he told me after he got shot that he took cover but away from that railroad embankment because he said, I knew the Germans would have their mortars zeroed in on the ditch along the railroad, so I stayed out of that. He hid somewhere else in a little culvert, and he said there was another American that was on the other side of him that was making a lot of noise, not crying, but whining and being afraid, and Marvin was complaining at him and telling him, shut up, you're gonna get us caught. And he said when they finally came out from that area, the guy that he was hollering at and complaining to was a colonel. Marvin said, here I am like a private, and I'm hollering at this guy and I don't know his rank. In any event, Marvin told me that when he was hiding in that culvert, he could hear the Germans talking. And so he could speak German because he was raised in the hill country in Texas. And he said he started calling out to those guys in German to come get him, to come help him. Kamerad, hilf mir. And he was trying to draw him out. He said if they would have come out, that they would have shot him. Well, that's not very Christian of you. The guys are coming to help you. In any event, so Marvin Steidl said that those Germans never came out, and eventually they retreated. And he said that the war was over for him by noon on the day of the invasion. And then he said, I trained for 2 years. And then it was over by noon. Well, Marvin, it probably saved your life. So he was a great guy. I used to really enjoy talking to him at the 36th Division reunions. One of the old breed, so to say, the old Texican that could speak German. So God bless Marvin Steidl.